Douglas High, shown in this picture from the 1940s, opened in 1941 after years of petitions, legal actions, and letters from the parents and patrons of black students in Loudoun County. It's located in Leesburg on East Market Street. When it opened, there were 5 white high schools: Aldie, Ashburn, Leesburg, Lincoln, and Lovettsville. A single high school served all the black students in Loudoun County. What's more, bus transportation to that high school was limited to a single route, as shown in the 4041 Transportation of Pupils report. It's assumed that the other 2 entries for Leesburg Colored are routes ending at the Leesburg Training Center, whose first floor served black elementary students until 1957. That same report shows multiple buses delivering students to Aldie, Ashburn, Leesburg, Lincoln, and Lovettsville. This was an inequality. Black high school students who weren't on this route were pretty much on their own. The school's location was not too much of an ordeal for black students living within a mile or 2. Throughout the county, black and white students continued to walk to their local school. Black students outside of Leesburg that weren't on that single route had to find other ways. The bus driver delivering students starting in 1941 was John Talbert, who became a Leesburg Town Council member and civic activist. He was held in such high regard that they named a school, a bridge, and a road after him. Not bad for a guy who started as a school bus driver. The number of school buses serving black students in Loudoun continues to increase. The 5152 School Bus Drivers Report shows 5 buses with routes that end at Douglas. The same report shows bus routes ending at the black schools of Banneker, Carver, and Conklin. It also shows that the number of black school bus routes increased from 1 in 1937 to 9 in 52. The number of white bus routes increased from 17 in 1936 to 30 in 52. As with Lovettsville, Douglas had student bus drivers. One, Sterling Cook, 64 to 66, is shown in this picture of student bus drivers from the 65-66 Douglas High yearbook. Student bus drivers would deliver black students to their schools before class in the morning, park their bus and attend their junior and senior classes at Douglas during the day, and then deliver students to their drop-off locations after class. Douglas High closed in 1968 after integration was well underway. I told you to remember the names Brown and Albers from the Leesburg Training Center bus route. At the 50th anniversary of Douglas High in 1991, Brown, Albers, and others were recognized for their support of the black students of Loudoun County. The 50th anniversary publication states, Mr. William Brown of Purcellville provided transportation for the students in his area and also Hamilton. Mr. Townie Farrell, Sr., and Mr. Arthur Jackson of Waterford, Mr. C.P. Cook, Sr. of Middleburg, and Mr. Rob Ambers of Luckett's in their areas. In the later years, Mr. Brown purchased a station wagon. Students from Waterford were picked up in Paonian Springs. If their ride failed to show, they would board the train for a ride to Leesburg. This is a testament to the black parents and patrons of Loudoun who, in addition to writing petitions, didn't wait for the county to provide school bus service. They used their own private transportation. The publication goes on to state, students from Ashburn and surrounding areas were transported by train, and those outside the town limits of Leesburg either walked or came by horse and buggy. Parents donated money for gas for those who provided transportation for their children. Even though they were paying taxes, black parents and patrons didn't wait for the system to be separate and equal.